Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Cam coming at you from the end of day 14. Listen, day 14 has not been very difficult. This is Sunday at my house, and what we do on Sunday is one of the things we do on Sundays is a digital detox. Okay, so usually we don't mess around with the computer or any kind of devices at all really until like the evening, until around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's Sunday for us anyway. So we do that in the daytime on Sundays, and that's been going really good. So as far as how that plays into the diet, man, today's been easy, man. Today's been very easy because I haven't really even been focused on eating. I've been focused on just like doing stuff around the house. And then usually Sunday evenings, so like I got like an NFL Game Pass, right? So like that way I can catch the game on replay, right? Well, I wanted to do errands and run errands, and I wanted to like take the recycling today and clean the windows today, do the things I wanted to do around the house on Sunday. So what I usually do is I don't usually mess with the radio. I don't listen to the radio, so I don't want to hear the game. So then I catch the replay of the Browns game Sunday evening. And that's how I usually spend my Sunday evening. I'll watch the game. And then after the game, then I'll catch up on my business, any kind of customer support, any kind of like things that I have to do. And then I'll try to like plan for the next week, what I'm going to be doing for the next week in my business. So that's kind of how Sunday is. So if you think about it from that perspective, Sunday is actually a really busy day for me. And haven't really been thinking about food that much. So today's been a really good day. My brain has been chilling out. No temper tantrums today. So it's been really good. And this is like day 14 for me, you guys. So this is 2 weeks I've been doing this diet now. Now tomorrow is Monday. And I told you guys I was gonna weigh myself on Monday. So I'm excited to see like what my weight is. Have I actually crossed the 10-pound threshold? Because I started this, if you guys remember, I started this diet at 276.2. 276.2 pounds is how I started. You can go back to day one. If you're keeping score, you can go back to day one and see what I weighed. It was 276.2. So I want to know, man, if I've at least gotten down to 266.2. That's what I want to know. And I'm sure I have. Because I've been being very faithful to this diet, and it's been very, very difficult sometimes, but I've been doing it, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. But I know I got a long ways to go, man. I'm only 2 weeks into this thing. My secondary goal is to get to 30 days. So this is Sunday that I'm talking to you guys right now, and this is at the 2 week mark right now. But tomorrow is Monday, and tomorrow starts the second 2 weeks to get to my 30-day point, right? And that 30-day point, that's going to be my secondary goal, right? And then my ultimate goal, my final goal for this challenge is to get to the 90-day mark, right? The 90-day mark. Man, and once I get to the 90, I'm hoping what I can do is I can just record a video for you guys every day until I get to the 90-day mark, man. And I just want to document this for you guys. I want to document it for myself. Just so I can look back and say, okay, yeah, man, there it is, dude. I did it right there. So I don't forget, because we forget things sometimes. We forget who we are sometimes, and we forget how strong we are sometimes. Sometimes we can forget, and I don't ever want to forget, and I know I've given up plenty of times on diets and things like that, and given into this temptation of just eating what I want. I don't want to do that. I want to get to the ultimate goal of this 90 days, and I want to see where I'm at. And I'm strong, and I've always been strong. But I think when it comes to this food thing, sometimes I've forgotten that I can be strong. And maybe a lot of you guys out there are the same way. You've forgotten how strong you can really be when you put your mind to it. I know that's how it has been for me. But you might think, well, what happens after 90 days? Well, I can tell you, for me, what happens after 90 days is what I want to do is I want to get to a place where I don't crave pizza. I don't crave Pepsis. I don't crave candy bars, right? I want to get to a place where I actually look forward to eating, carrots. And I look forward to eating broccoli. I look forward to eating, really healthy food. I want to look, last night, day 13, my wife made some chickpea nuggets. All right? And let me tell you how she made them. She made them with oats. Oat flour, right? Just it was just ground up oats. So just like one ingredient, as far as I'm aware, and some seasoning, right? And then she added water, and then she used like chickpeas somehow. I wasn't with her when she was making it, so I just got to try the end result. But man, those things were delicious, man. They were delicious, and they were like crazy healthy, man. Just chickpeas and oats. So I was very, very happy with that. Just kind of whole food ingredients. And there's been a few foods like that I found that I'm like, dude, I really look forward to eating that food. Those chickpea nuggets are one of them. I had a bowl of carrots the other day with some hummus. Delicious. All right. The other night, my wife made me a baked potato and some onions and mushrooms. Fresh mushrooms, fresh onions. Just sauteed them in a pan and baked the potato. No butter on it. No dairy. None of that stuff. Just a baked potato, cooked. And I put these sauteed onions and mushrooms on it. Man, it was delicious. All right, absolutely delicious. So I've had some great food on this diet. Just not all of it's been great, obviously. But the longer I go on this, the easier it gets to eat like this. Man, I ain't gonna say I don't have any trying times, because yesterday was a trying day. We can be very, very strong and very determined when we want to be strong and determined. And I think sometimes we forget how strong we can be. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. This is day 14 coming to a close. Hope you guys are doing amazing out there. I'm not making these videos to inspire anybody. It's a documentation of where I'm at on this journey. I have tough days. I have great days. I want to share them all with you guys. I don't want to put any sugar coating, no fluff on it. One thing I can tell you guys for sure, you've heard of like ketogenic diet and like carnivore diet and stuff like that. I can't eat that way. And like I watch videos of people eating that way and stuff, but I don't have a gallbladder, right? Like I had my gallbladder removed many years ago. So like, if you don't have a gallbladder, your liver has to work overtime on digesting food. So when you start eating a lot of food that's like high in saturated fat, like butter, meat, eggs, all this stuff, grease, all this greasy stuff, like, man, that's really hard on your liver. Especially when you don't have a gallbladder. Like, it'll make me sick to my stomach eating. Like, it'd be fine eating that sometimes. I can eat a steak just like anybody else, I love a giant ribeye steak, but I can't, like, eat that, like, all day long. I can't just eat that all the day long. Now, if you look up ketogenic diet and you look up, can I eat this with no gallbladder and stuff, you're going to start finding that it's very hard for people without a gallbladder to eat that way. Now, that should be a clue to you right there. That should be a clue to you. That kind of diet, that's not the way people should be eating all the time. You can look into it. So, that's just my opinion. And I'll tell you something else about the ketogenic diet and like the carnivore diet and stuff. I don't see a lot of old people eating like that. Look to the old folks. All right. If you want to know if a diet's healthy for you or not, look to the old folks. How are the old folks eating who have been around for 100 years? You ever like look into like these blue zones and stuff? They got these blue zones around the world in different places where people just seem to really live a lot longer. There's a lot of older folks living there, and if you look and see what they're eating, they're primarily eating vegetables. They're eating a lot more vegetables than they are meat. And it's not that they don't eat meat, it's they just don't eat as much meat. It's just the duality of it is ridiculous. You look at carnivore diet and then you look at a vegan diet, and they're like the complete opposites. And everybody eating the carnivore diet's telling you, hey man, don't eat vegetables. Vegetables will give you cancer. Vegetables will make you sick. Then you got all the vegans saying, don't eat meat, man. Meat's bad for you. Meat will make you sick, right? And like they're all saying this and they're all saying that. And I tell you what, it's never been so confusing for a human being to know what to eat than it is right now. And that's a shame, man. That's a shame. So it makes you feel like somebody has to be lying. I mean, I'm telling you, they've literally turned it into religion. That's what they've done. They've turned it into religion. Now I'm getting off on a tangent here. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it. They've turned it into religion, man, all right? Now, you have a religion that you follow, and what happens? You got your own doctrine, you got your Bible, you got your traditions, you got the things that you do in your religion, and you feel like your religion's right. Then you got this other religion over here, and they do their thing, and they got their own doctrine, and their thing, they feel like their thing is right. But then those two things, they're at odds with each other. So now you got these two different religions, and they're looking at each other sideways. Like, both of them think the other ones are wrong, right? I just think that it would be really nice for us to get some honesty when it comes to nutritional information, because none of us deserve this stuff. None of us deserve for these fools to be treating nutrition like religion, right? Religion is one thing. You believe what you want to believe. But when it comes to the health of our body, that's another matter, man. That should be objective. Like, all the facts related to health should be objective. Like, with exception to a few people, right? Some people might be having an allergy to something. They might have an allergy to something, so maybe their good diet is different than most people's good diet. But for the most part, for the majority, how you should eat should be objective. It should not be a religion. There should not be like religious doctrine associated with it of any kind. People got this thing, right? This is this new kind of thing cropping up, and it's not really new, but this has been kind of cropping up in nutrition for a while now. And that thing is to like get everybody to believe that we're all different. Everybody's body's different, man. Everybody's body's different. You know, for you, maybe it's the ketogenic diet. For me, maybe it's the vegan diet. No, that is a complete fiction. Think about it. Just think about it for a second. You don't look at a rhinoceros and you say, look, oh man, that's a rhinoceros. Well, all the rhinoceroses are different, okay? They're all different. All the lions are different. These lions over here, they just eat vegetables. These lions over here, they just eat meat. But everybody's different. All the lions' bodies are different. Now that's bull, man. That's absolute bull. Like, the lion eats what it eats. And pretty much all the lions eat the same stuff, except maybe the occasional lion that has some kind of weird allergy or something, right? But for the most part, they all eat the same crap. And you know what? Let me tell you something. If we take all the marketing out of it, if we take all the BS out of it, we would be the exact same as human beings. We'd all be eating pretty much the same damn thing. The only reason it's not like that is because a bunch of people want to make money off of their products. That's it, right? That is it. So that one little reason that a bunch of people want to make a bunch of money off of their products is the reason why all of us are completely confused. They have confused us, man. They have confused us with lies, with half-truths, with omissions. They've confused us about what is healthy to eat, what is not healthy to eat. Just all this stuff, man. All this stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. No other animal on the planet do we have this problem with. It's like, you know, what do guinea pigs eat? They eat lettuce. You know, it's not like, oh, every guinea pig's different, okay? These guinea pigs here, they eat lettuce, but these guinea pigs over here, they eat hamburgers. Look, it's freaking ridiculous, man. So yeah, man, look, I've ranted on about this. Let me shut up about it. This is day 14. Believe it or not, I'm feeling good. I'm just ranting at you because the state of the nutrition information industry in this world right now is over the top, man. I guarantee you, if I feel this way, guarantee you, there's a ton of other people in the middle who feel the exact same way, man. So that's how I feel about it. And anyways, I'm getting off of here. I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm gonna do a weigh-in. Peace.